All right, Liz, and dozens of rescuers spending most of the day at that site.
7 News even assisted officials as they mapped out the initial emergency response. Our Team 7 coverage continues now with Eugene Ramirez. He's also live at that scene in Medley. Eugene?
Belkey's Miami-Dade Fire Rescue telling us their work here for right now is done. It's no longer a rescue effort. It is now a recovery effort, as you mentioned, and recoveries are handled by a different department, that department being Miami-Dade Police, which has now taken over everything that has happened over the course of the day, starting at 8:30 this morning. However, we have got to say that Miami-Dade Fire Rescue definitely did all they could to try to get inside that silo and check for any signs of life. They say they didn't find any.
There's a lot of different options. We're looking at the safest one and the one that will have the highest chance of recovery for the victim.
But options quickly limited as an ongoing rescue effort proves to be as dramatic as the event itself. 7 hours pass after a man plunges deep into a silo before a crane could lower rescuers in a basket. They carried heat measuring devices and special cameras that looked beneath the concrete and rebar rubble, looking for any signs of life. This first attempt to get a close look delayed by several factors. First, access to the silo was limited after an attached catwalk also collapses.
Those are the steel members.
Miami-Dade Fire Rescue getting a bird's eye view of the scene this morning from Skyforce HD video.
Right now it's just chunks of concrete and rebar and a lot of dust.
When an air rescue chopper goes in for a closer look, the scene literally stirred up. The chopper's downdraft sending the cement mix in the silo into the air. The worker still trapped inside. The structural integrity of the silo also in question. A special team of engineers brought in to study it.
The structural engineers that we have on scene are the same ones we have access to when we go to incidents such as Haiti, World Trade Center, Barbados. So they have a lot of experience, and we're relying on them to tell us if it's safe or not.
Eventually, the cranes were brought in, but wind, thunder, and lightning put a halt to the efforts for a whole hour before they could resume. Still, search and rescue, technical, and canine units on standby waiting for full access to the silo. This isn't the first time Miami-Dade Fire Rescue responds to a scene at Titan America. In 2008, firefighters put out a blaze started by a worker using a torch to cut metal. Nobody was injured then, but firefighters can remember at least 2 other rescues at Titan with injuries. None, however, as intense and time-sensitive as today's. Rescuers still holding on to hope.
We always treat everybody on all rescues as they're alive until proven otherwise.
Well, that hope no more. As we told you just a bit ago, Miami-Dade Police Department now taking over the scene here. It is now a recovery scene, no longer a rescue. That transition happened at about 5 p.m. And I can tell you that we saw a forensic vehicle entering Titan America just a bit ago. To make matters worse, now it is raining, and Miami-Dade Fire Department says that the rain mixing with that cement mix, that turns into concrete. It hardens what's inside that silo, making their job very difficult. And they'll have to make a determination at some point whether or not this will continue into the night. Reporting live in Medley, I'm Eugene Ramirez, 7 News.
Well, now